Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday the 8th of February, so we're already well over a week into February. It seems to have gone a lot quicker than January. I don't know how you feel about that. Okay, so I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you. I'm here every day, so please do like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you if you have. All right, so without further ado, let me pick a couple of cards. Oh, okay, so 2 came out at the same time. Brilliant. Okay, we seem to be having a run on the Pentacles this week. We had the King of Pentacles come in yesterday, and today we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and with him, we've got the 2 of Swords. All right, so yesterday we had Swords and Pentacles, so it looks like we're going with a bit of a theme. Now, I did say yesterday, these are my Crystal Tarot cards. So I don't remember them all. So the Knight of Pentacles is blue topaz. All right. That's good for clear communication, apparently, and balancing your mind and spirit, which I feel like a lot of us have to do at the moment. And then the 2 of Swords, I've got a feeling, I don't want to say, I've got a feeling it's amber, 2 of Swords, but it's not. Okay, so the 2 of Swords is rutilated quartz. I've got one of these actually, and again, that does bring balance and calm. If you feel like you have one of those crystals, or you know about those crystals, you know, sometimes with these cards, it's not necessarily the tarot card, it's the crystal that you need to use. So if those two crystals ring a bell with you, and you think, oh, I've got one of them in my pocket or my bra, you'd probably know if you had it in your bra, wouldn't you? Do use them, because there might be some sort of energy with them that will help you today. Okay, so I'm going to leave the crystals aside though, because you're here for a tarot reading. Knight of Pentacles. This reminds me, actually, the way he's holding that pentacle there, if you can see it with the shiny lights shining on it, reminds me of a card that we had a couple of days ago. I think it was Monday's reading. We had 2 different types of pentacles. I think it was the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And the Page, it was a different pack of cards, but she had this pentacle, and she had it, and she was doing like a yoga pose. And the pentacles seem to be working with her energy. Okay. And I feel this is relating to the same thing. The way he's holding that pentacle, the way he's looking in a very sort of solid, steady kind of pose. I feel like this is the same message that keeps sort of tapping through this whole week. And don't forget, you know, although the full moon was Sunday, there's still a little bit of its energy kind of for the next sort of 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 days after the full moon anyway. So I do feel like these messages are like a theme that are running through the week. Okay. So I feel that this is about looking at your own energy, looking at your how you spend your days, and thinking about whether that's actually in line with your own chakras and your own purpose. And that's a really big question on a Wednesday, isn't it? But I feel like we're being called to ask, you know, to think about this, because although this guy's not actually doing anything at the moment, he's very still, it's about planting the seeds for going forward. And I think that's kind of where we're at the moment. You know, this week in the tarot readings that we've had the Page and the Knight and the King of Pentacles. You know, and the Pentacles are all about kind of manifesting things and working hard and you know, those sort of tangible results that we have from going through our daily life. But if we're not getting any joy from that, and I say enjoy because I feel like the full moon in Leo we've just had is about really bringing attention to what is bringing us joy. So yeah, if it's not bringing us joy, it's not really going to help us grow, which is why I feel like the 2 of Swords has come in. All right, because the 2 of Swords is a bit of a deadlock and a bit of a stalemate. And the duality of should I stay, should I go, that kind of, oh, I don't know, things are comfortable here. But, you know, it's just that idea of starting to realise that maybe there's another path, but we're not quite at the point where we're going to do anything about it. So I do feel like this pentacle is sowing the seed, making us think. All right. And the Two of Swords, the swords are all to do with the mind and the thoughts anyway. But the Two of Swords, it's like the ace comes in, you're going to get a brilliant idea. This is how I'm going to live my life. Yay, you know, I've got it. I've figured it all out in my head. And then the Two of Swords comes in immediately after and talks you out of it. So have you ever done that? Have you ever really followed your heart or your soul and thought, I really do want to do something else with my life, and then immediately talked yourself out of it, or thought of a million reasons why you couldn't possibly do that thing? So yeah, I think we need to be aware of that today. Okay, yesterday we were needing to be aware about, you know, thinking about where we're going and not worrying about what other people are doing. So I do think this is about, from the mindset point of view, getting rid of those mindsets and thought processes that we do that stop us in our tracks and stop us from moving on. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is a lovely card to get, but you don't want to be standing still forever. That's the negative of him. He's got the ideas, he's got the seeds there, but you know, it's no good having a packet of seeds if you've bought from the garden centre and just keeping them on your windowsill. You've actually got to do something with them. Okay, now it's spring here in the UK. I know some of you are in the southern hemisphere, so you know, maybe you are gathering seeds or something instead. But it is that idea of, you know, we're in a time where the seasons are moving, the months are moving on, and we've got to start kind of focusing of what's going to happen in the future. Okay. We didn't really have that at the start of the year. We had this kind of retrograde energy in January, which kind of stopped us from doing all those things that we'd normally do, of thinking ahead and planning and, you know, all that sort of stuff. But that's coming in now. All right. So now is the time. And I think this very much follows on from the last few messages that we've had this whole week. I think I did say that on Monday, that, you know, I feel like this is a theme that's going to keep coming up. And when themes keep coming up and, you know, you can't seem to shake them from they keep coming back into your mind or your emotions, and you can't stop, that is a way of, you know, having it brought to our attention that something needs to be done. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for you today. I will be back again tomorrow with 2 more cards, which I hope will help and guide you. So that's why I'm here every day, to give out these messages that I hope will make sense to you in some way and help you along your way. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much then. Bye.